Good truck. Take care of it.
They got the monkeys. They were a major influence on the Beatles.
Yeah, I know.
Dumb and Dumber, 1994. 18 Weird Facts You Didn't Know. Dumb and Dumber wasn't just a hit comedy. It's a masterclass in how a movie about lovable fools can become something greater, an enduring pop culture phenomenon that redefined what stupid could accomplish. Hidden beneath all the slapstick, those unforgettable orange and blue tuxedos, and truly heroic bathroom jokes. A behind-the-scenes story that's even wilder than the plot itself, filled with million-dollar gambles, real injuries, and moments of pure comedic genius. This is the untold journey of Dumb and Dumber, unveiled through 18 outrageous facts and stories that prove sometimes the best comedy comes from the most unexpected places. Along the way, you'll learn how bold casting decisions nearly derailed the entire film, why the lead actor risked a fortune and his health for a laugh, and how one improvised moment astonished even Clint Eastwood himself. So grab your gloves and prepare for a road trip through movie history. We're diving headfirst into the movie that made stupidity an art form and changed comedy forever. Number 1. The Unlikely Comedic Genius. Long before he became Harry Dunn, Jeff Daniels faced the biggest career crossroads of his life. Known throughout Hollywood as a consummate dramatic actor with serious theater credentials, when the Dumb and Dumber script landed on his desk, his entire team recoiled in absolute panic. His agent, his manager, his publicist, they all warned that such a lowbrow role might permanently tank his hard-earned reputation as a respectable performer. Studios even threatened to pull funding if Daniels took the part, convinced his dramatic baggage would sink their comedy. But Jim Carrey saw something different, advocating fiercely for Daniels and recognizing a kindred comedic spirit hidden beneath that serious exterior. Ignoring every warning and professional advice, Daniels took the leap of faith. What emerged wasn't just a character, it was a comedic hurricane, bizarre, uninhibited, and absolutely legendary. Number 2, $1 million gamble. When Dumb and Dumber geared up for production, Jim Carrey wasn't just riding high, he was absolutely stratospheric. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, had catapulted him from cable TV obscurity straight into the Hollywood stratosphere, transforming a rubber-faced comedian struggling for recognition into the industry's hottest and most bankable commodity. His price tag reflected this meteoric rise. A staggering $7 million payday, more money than most actors see in their entire careers, and New Line Cinema wrote that massive check without even blinking. Carrey was their meal ticket, their guarantee of box office magic, their insurance policy against failure. But here's where things got messy and contentious. While the studio rolled out the red carpet for their leading man, they treated Jeff Daniels like an unwelcome afterthought. To their narrow thinking, he was just another serious actor slumming it in comedy. Respectable and talented, sure, but hardly someone who could put butts in theater seats. Their insulting offer reflected this dismissive attitude, a pathetic $50,000 total, barely enough to cover his expenses and travel costs. The message was crystal clear and brutally direct: take our scraps or find the door. That's when Carrey did something truly remarkable that defined his character forever. Rather than let his friend and creative partner get steamrolled by studio greed, he marched back into those executive offices and made a deal that could have cost him millions in the long run. Carrey agreed to forfeit his lucrative back-end percentage, his entire share of the film's eventual profits, just to keep Daniels in the picture. It was friendship over fortune, artistic integrity over personal greed, and one of Hollywood's most noble gestures. The bet paid off in spectacular spades. Dumb and Dumber didn't just succeed, it absolutely dominated the box office, raking in over $247 million worldwide, and proving definitively that sometimes the biggest risk is simply believing in your scene partner. Number 3, comedy that hurt. Jim Carrey's legendary manic energy came with a serious physical price. During the most intensive filming periods, he suffered excruciating gallbladder pain that would have sidelined most performers. But Carrey refused to delay the tight shooting schedule or disappoint his castmates. He literally pushed through agony between takes, creating some of the movie's most memorable and energetic moments on pure willpower and professional determination. Number 4. The noise heard round the world. With only minimal script guidance for this particular scene, Carrey turned to Daniels with perfect timing and improvised the now infamous line, "Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?" The resulting ear-piercing shriek was pure, unscripted chaos that had the entire cast and crew in stitches, eventually spawning countless internet memes and cementing itself permanently in pop culture history as one of comedy's most quotable moments. Number 5. The bathroom scene's gutsy reality. Jeff Daniels insisted on delivering an absolutely authentic performance in the film's most infamous laxative scene, despite having every opportunity to use body doubles or clever camera tricks. No shortcuts, no fake reactions, just total commitment to the comedy, no matter how uncomfortable. The result was pure comedic gold that allegedly earned a nod of respect from Clint Eastwood himself, who supposedly watched the scene and said, "I know exactly how that feels." Number 6. Frostbite for the funny. Remember Harry's tongue freezing to the ski lift? That wasn't movie magic or special effects. Daniels actually pressed his tongue against a freezing metal pole in the brutal Utah winter, risking genuine injury for the perfect shot. The crew had to carefully use warm water to free him safely, proving that sometimes the best comedy demands real physical sacrifice. Number 7. The Hotel of Mayhem. The filmmakers shot several key scenes in an actual, fully operational hotel without bothering to close it to paying guests. The result was beautiful chaos as confused tourists and wedding parties tried to check in, while Carrey and Daniels wreaked absolute havoc in the corridors, creating some of the most authentically disruptive and hilarious scenes in the entire movie. Number 8. Snowballs and surprises. That escalating snowball fight that spirals completely out of control, 100% unscripted improvisation. Carrey, caught up in the moment's energy, hurled real snow directly at Lauren Holly's face, sparking a genuine winter battle with actual bruises and genuine laughter preserved forever on screen. Number 9. Humble beginnings. The script didn't emerge from some fancy Hollywood writer's room with mahogany desks and expensive coffee. Instead, the Farrelly brothers crafted this comedy gold while holed up in a rundown Providence motel room, armed only with unwavering determination, a battered typewriter, and an unshakable belief in their ridiculous vision. Number 10. Grinning for the part. Lloyd's distinctive chipped tooth wasn't a prop or makeup effect. Carrey had his actual dentist remove a childhood cap he'd worn for years, literally sacrificing his perfect Hollywood smile for the character's gloriously ridiculous appearance and complete authenticity. Number 11. Worm Farm Fever. The absurd worm farm business joke sparked unexpected real-world interest among dedicated fans. People actually inquired about investing in the completely fictional company, and someone even attempted starting an actual business using the exact same name, proving that sometimes the dumbest ideas contain unexpected genius. Number 12. Supermodel Switcheroo. Studio executives initially wanted big-name supermodels like Cindy Crawford for the bikini convertible scene, but the filmmakers wisely chose relatively unknown actresses to maintain the moment's authentic, everyman appeal. Sometimes creative restraint beats expensive star power. Number 13. Aspen wasn't Aspen. Most of those gorgeous Aspen scenes were actually filmed in more budget-friendly Utah locations due to financial constraints. Clever camera work and strategic framing fooled audiences and even local Colorado residents, creating a perfectly convincing fake ski destination. Number 14. Too funny for its own good. Early test screenings revealed an unexpected problem. Audiences were missing subsequent jokes because they were still recovering from laughing at previous ones. Editors had to strategically add pause beats, proving that perfect comedic timing sometimes requires calculated silence. Number 15. Breaking the crew. Daniels' deadpan delivery of "I expected the Rocky Mountains to be a little rockier than this" required over 20 separate takes because it consistently broke up both cast and crew with uncontrollable, infectious laughter that ruined take after take. Number 16. The Deathmobile. The iconic carpet-covered Mutt Cuts van was an absolute driving nightmare, with severely limited visibility and questionable brakes, earning the genuinely terrifying nickname the Deathmobile from increasingly nervous stunt coordinators and drivers. Number 17. The title that almost wasn't. Before Dumb and Dumber became the perfect title, the working name was the deeply unsexy "A Power Tool Is Not a Toy," inspired by an actual hardware store warning label. The final title emerged from desperate late-night brainstorming sessions. Number 18. The Animated Aftermath. A 1995 Hanna-Barbera animated series inexplicably added a talking beaver character named Kitty, but lasted only 13 episodes before disappearing into television obscurity. A 2003 prequel without the original cast was largely forgotten by fans, definitive proof that lightning rarely strikes twice with pure dumb luck. So what's the lasting legacy? Dumb and Dumber wasn't supposed to work according to conventional wisdom. Too wild, too crude, too completely unhinged for mainstream success. But fearless performers and visionary creators risked absolutely everything for perfect comedy. 3 decades later, these lovable fools still generate genuine laughter and joy. That's the enduring power of commitment, controlled chaos, and pure comedic genius. Thanks for joining this wild journey through movie madness and behind-the-scenes insanity. Which outrageous facts surprised you most? Drop your thoughts below and keep celebrating the wonderfully dumb side of cinematic brilliance that continues entertaining audiences worldwide.